Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country. Hello, is there anyone out there? Shout if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? I see one, two. Hey Chris. Hey BC, how are you doing? Hey Doc, what is up with you? I hope you guys are doing okay. I have been out of pocket, out of town, away. I have been disconnected. Hey Danny, how are you doing? I hope the move has treated you well. I kind of looked at some of the updates that you had posted the past few days. I'm sorry, Doc. I understand. Detroit Redneck, thank you for coming by. Yes, sir. BC is in the house. Chris P. Dang it. From Maine to Kansas. Are you walking to liberty or freedom? Is that why you're moving? What was the motivation? Of course, you don't have to tell me. Honestly, it's none of my business. I'm just curious. Danny, I'm very good. Mr. Berryhill, and I have kind of jacked around with doing some experiments on food storage. You can see some of the buckets in the background. Actually, Berryhill is actually much more experienced than I am on these kind of long-term food storage and how to extend that from 2 years to 5 years. If you have a question, I would hit him up and ask him. He is very knowledgeable. He's been very helpful to me. Do it tell you with Nor or side? No. Tell me about it, Detroit. Escaping the potato farming news. That's right, Chris B. That's absolutely right. No, Danny, I'm glad to do it. I have been at Orange Beach for 3 or 4 days. Took a vacation with a hooch, and the kids and grandkids. We went down there, had a good time. I didn't really say anything to anybody about it because I tried not to. Just the way stuff's going now, you just don't want to tell too many people. Although I did mention it to a few people. And it's okay. It's all good stuff. I'm going to be stepping away from social media on Facebook. And I did a video just a few minutes ago. Camera. And I was going to mention, I'm going to be stepping away from Facebook. I'm really kind of leery of it, and it makes me nervous. BC, you remember what you were talking about? It happened to me too, about Facebook or the iPhone listening to you. And it's in this video. I was talking to a good friend of mine about restoring old Broncos and old Chevelles. I'm a Chevelle guy. He's a Bronco guy. And all of a sudden he went and had lunch. He came back and he said, "You won't believe this, Darren. All this stuff's on my phone." So we're going to step away from it. I own a few groups on Facebook, and I'm still going to monitor them. And you can always catch me, guys. You guys all have my information. But I'm not going to post stuff as Darren Taylor anymore. I'm not going to do that much anymore. Now let me catch up. I've been talking and a whole bunch of stuff. Danny, you are a freaking food guru, and that's why, like I said, I had a whole bunch of these packs I've been playing with too. Chris, yes sir. I hope the move is going to go well. I'm curious, and I would love to come up and hang out and learn how to process once you get everything situated. Aisha, I butchered your name. Ayush. Ayush. Hello, back at you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to the channel. Northside Dishes. I'm reading your stuff, Detroit Redneck. Gotcha. Stephen Hoff. Thank you for coming by, man. Hadn't seen you in a bit. I am still going to be around. I've got 5 or 6 different channels. One of my channels is Mayhem Country Living on Facebook, and one is Preparedness. If you go look at one of the big, it's one of the bigger sites. I inherited it from a good friend of mine, and so Preparedness site on Facebook is mine. Go to it, subscribe to it, and join it. We're in the same. It's one with too many trees. Yes, BC. It was just so damn creepy when he was telling me about it, and I thought back to what you and I were saying, and I thought, that's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. Caps. Stephen Hoff. Caps. I'm trying to. I don't know. Tasted delicious. Detroit Redneck. Absolutely, I agree. That's what Danny Berryhill and I were talking about, because you can buy the Legacy and all the other stuff. It's not worth it, because okay, even this is good, but it's really high sodium, so you're going to have to tweak and adjust. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff you have to do to make it palatable. Don't get me wrong. I mean, guys, I got 200 pounds of beans and 200 pounds of rice in the background, and we can eat beans and rice, Jesus Christ, for a year. But yeah, why? Because if we're going to crawl out from under a rock from our preps and do that, and then crawl back under a rock, that's really not surviving, in my opinion. Okay, let me catch up with y'all. Wise, yeah, I don't, yeah, and I do have some of the big box, the Legacy, the Wise, and all the other stuff, and it just doesn't. Stephen Hoff, I had no idea that's what that meant. Central Alabama Prepping and Survival. I'll be damned. I'll have to look that up. Dude, I had no idea. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. Because it sounds like there might be some like-minded people who we can get together with. CAPS. So, Stephen, that sounds like you're in Central Alabama as well. Please don't say where you are, just for privacy. But maybe we need to talk later offline. I'll be cool. You always learn something. 300 pounds of rice and beans per person per year. Absolutely. I have a spreadsheet. If anybody is interested in it, a 1-year supply that I got from the Brigham Williams, and this is from like the Mormons, from the Brigham Williams Institute, for what you need from oil to rice to salt and pepper, and it works out pretty good. Hang on, I'm catching up and reading your stuff, guys. I did not even advertise it, and we've had a lot of activity. That's really cool. I just drove back. I got home about 12 o'clock, and the person who I had feeding the chickens and the ducks and or not the ducks, the chickens and the dogs and the cats, they kind of flaked out on me. And so I had to be back this morning. And Christy, cooking beans, then dehydrating them. It is, but I mean, you're going to be burning fuel twice. I would say just store your dried beans. That's just me, and I do my stuff. Hang on, because I'm reaching around for this stuff. Mylar bags. Suck the air out of it. Okay, and it does really good. This is how I write it: basmati rice, 4 cups, and then I put cooking instructions on it, and I put cooking instructions inside it as well. And then you can just kind of go with it. They make some of these Mylar bags with Ziplocs on the top. That is the shit. It's a little more expensive. I'm catching up reading stuff, guys. Grits and Oats store will. Absolutely. Danny. Oats. 50-pound bag. I am learning how to thresh the oats from the chaff. Gonna be some videos on a project. Why the hooch made me get a building, because all my stuff is out here. Detroit Redneck, I'm reading your stuff. One north side dish. Meal rice flavored, add 2 cups of rice and family 4. Absolutely. Yes, sir. You can indeed. And it is flavorful and tastes good. And that's the thing, because you suffer from, almost you don't want to eat because the stuff tastes so bad or dull. It does, Chris. It takes a lot of time to cook the beans. I would. I'm not sure if that is the case. I would can them. I would pressure can, I think. Because I don't know, like some rice you can parboil and dehydrate and bag it, and it's good. And it only takes that's what 5-minute rice is. It's partially cooked, and then it's dehydrated, and then you reestablish it. I don't know if you can do the same thing with beans, but I would say if you put them in jars, you could just reconstitute, or not really reconstitute. You could just crack the top and heat them up. Now these are fragile, and they do need some special care and attention. We are in a climate controlled building where I keep all my canned stuff. Like I said, holler at me and we'll see what we can figure out. I mean, it's a good idea. I just don't know if it'll work. Half the ideas are great, but they just don't work that way. Let me catch up. Says my connection's unstable. It's kind of like me. Use pint-sized bags to control serving size. Okay, I'm reading Danny. Okay, absolutely. And Danny has done it more than I have, and I met him on Facebook. I want to say Facebook or YouTube. And is it really, Doc? It's shaky. I'm out here in the building. Okay. Let me know if it does not get better. And I will, I guess I have to break down and get a booster. Is it really? Damn it. All this money I've spent. Let me open the door, see if that helps. Okay, I opened the door to my building. I just may have to get a booster. Well, there you go, ibuprofen. There you go. I'm glad it's kind of straightening out, Doc. Hey, the Redneck Prepper, what you up to, man? How's everything going with you in your neck of the woods? Yes, sir. He is around. BC, I really like that new knife you have. I gotta say, it is big. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. No, sir, BC, the Texas Rumble. That is the big one. Yes, sir. That's it. That one is, it interests me. It is appealing. And Hooch bought me a new hat because she said she was tired of my Carhartts and my bald head. Because someone told her that you can see my scalp through my hair. There you go. Just so you know. Now. And life is good. There you go. I've had these hats for years, and I don't think they're doing very well, the company, but I like it better than Carhartt, Coca-Cola, and all that stuff. Hey, BC, I hope everything is going okay with all the other stuff that you were talking about, your wife and all that. Yeah. Redneck Prepper, the Redneck Prepper. Yeah, that might be a reason. Um, Trying to think what else has been going on. It was fun down on the Gulf. We had a dang good time. Oh man, we're at like 88, 90 degrees here in central Alabama. I got home at 12. Down on the Gulf, it was beautiful, breezy, clear. Uh, all the storms had pushed everything out. Couldn't get in the ocean per se because of all the critters that were in there. There were creepy crawlies and crabs and jellyfish that were big, big as a dinner plate with their tentacles that were coming up on the beach. So there was no getting in the water. Hey, pig. Now, is that pig veins or is that pig veiners? I would understand veiners because I like veiners. Church of Bama. Well, hello. How are you doing? Yes, I am a sexy daddy. A lot of people don't know that. Hang on. I do have the card. I'll show it to you. There. See? Sexy daddy. Yes, that proves it. Yeah. Thanks, BC. Yes, I'm going to have to go underground now. So we'll be signing off now, and I am Rico Martin. Signing off. No, Church of Bama. Thank you, though. Very kind of you. I appreciate it. If no, it's not. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. There we go. Went ahead and removed that one because they were talking about stuff that just doesn't go with what we're talking about today. I got no beef with it, but just doesn't cope with playing. And if you understand about coping and playing, you'll understand. Uh, yeah, that was kind of funny though. No hate, all love. It's okay. Yes, sir, Danny. I understand completely. Okay, guys. I try to stay away from the politics, but next election, what do you think? What do you think? Orange Man. Who will he be running against? I have my own thoughts as well. We're in at 21 minutes. We can hash it out for 10 or 15. Okay. Okay. Yes, absolutely, Juice. I understand, and I agree. I agree. Somebody, you have to watch the video. Somebody told me that, oh God, what was it? Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you. They, they were, and that's one reason I'm getting away from this. It's just too political, especially if I'm a liberty-minded adult. I orient towards liberty, freedom, and I'm a libertarian, and I'm more on the side of anarchy, true anarchy. Look it up. And I'm not one of those kids in the black t-shirts burning shit, tattoos. That's just, they need to be beat the shit out of. But it just, I don't know. Biden or Warren? Okay, I agree. Biden and Warren. I agree. I agree completely. Now, there may be some coercion and agreement on the Democratic side. So if you do this for me and I step back, then you can take your front run. Now, I think, here, based on guns, period, this is how we can respect. I'm reading what the juice is saying. Y'all look down in the comments here. Juice, I think it may be too late. It may be. Beto, yeah, that's what the guy was telling me. And you know, it's just trolls baiting you. And I try not to go down to their level, but sometimes you just got to. And they were saying, well, what are you going to do if a cop comes or you know, a legal representative? And I said, and I thought about it, and I looked it up and I read on it because I had to think, well, am I just some kid just going to be, you ain't going to take my good? No. And all threats, foreign and domestic, all threats, foreign and domestic. And that means foreign threats and domestic threats. And it's just, and you know, and I had to sit and chew on it. I'm not smart. I'm not smart as all these people are who have all the backgrounds. And I had to sit and think, well, I was asked, well, what can I say? And something my dad would say, well, just, keep it simple, boy. All threats, foreign and domestic. And so that is what we here on our homestead, that's what we're going to do. And they're talking about red flag laws and all that stuff. All threats, foreign and domestic. Um, and then somebody said, well, that makes you a terrorist. And I thought, I don't think so. I mean, and I actually sat down and thought about it. Does that make me a terrorist? I don't think so. That would make me like a revolutionary. And I'm not some gung ho kind of person. So don't get me wrong. I'm not like all that. But it was just it was a troll being a troll, but it made me think. And I probably wouldn't have thought about it unless I said that. So I'm curious, what would that mean to you guys? Maybe I'm a weirdo. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Okay, I'm catching up because I was talking. Juice, the Juice. I agree with you. I'm reading all the stuff that you were posted. Chris P. Yeah, it is quite a convoluted story that they have. I agree completely. I'm not getting monetized for this video, guys. Y'all should send me like a quarter each. Juice, I agree. Hey, Pete, how are you doing? Pete is from overseas. I would be interested in having Pete's opinion on the gun control, and nobody get all yangy at Pete because I'm curious. Pete, what are your thoughts on the gun control issue in the United States? I am just curious, and I'm asking. Nobody get all yangy or pissy with it. Round up gun. But yes, sir. I agree completely, Juice. Yes, sir. I keep entering that that I accept it. That's why it's letting you in there. That's pretty good, Danny. That's a dang good price. Yes, sir. Chris P, I agree completely. Pete? Okay. And Pete is from overseas. I want to say Great Britain. I'm not sure. But Pete, you don't have to say specifically where, and I like his opinion. People will always get guns if they want to get them. This is from someone who is not in the United States, who is an outsider looking in. And I have to say it's simple, pretty damn insightful. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. I appreciate your opinion. And okay, Berkshire. Guys, I don't know how to kind of turn to this, but that was my thought, and I don't know. I'm catching up. I'm reading. Yes, Detroit. Completely off the subject. BC has some dang good Saturday things. Guys, if you have not subscribed to BC's channel, I am one of the biggest promoters of BC's channel, BC Truck. I'm one of the biggest cheerleaders that he had. Rah, rah, BC. You got to go look at his channel, subscribe to it. He has some really good stuff. He gives away stuff every Saturday. You got to subscribe. You got to like eggs. That's, well, no. Okay, well, maybe it's the eggs. I'm not sure. BC will tell you. Okay, I'm reading, guys. I'm catching up to you. Catching up. We're at 30 minutes. I'm not going to keep y'all more than 10 more minutes. I know y'all got shit to do on Saturday. Detroit Redneck. Yes, sir. I understand absolutely. Cain killed Abel. I understand. I'll show that. Yep. Sorry. Juice. Yeah, Juice. They are blocking you, but I keep adding you on. Hey, Marvin. How are you doing? Marvin is my resident cooking guru expert. If you have a cooking question, ask Marvin. Look at him on his Facebook. Because he is super duper cook. And Church of Bama. Thank you. Church of Bama, thank you, but no, I don't have one. I don't have one, but thank you. Kind of you. I don't have one, but thank you. And Marvin, thank you as well. I appreciate that for kind of knocking that one, taking that one out. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see what Juice is. Hang on, Juice said something. YouTube blocks. Yes, sir, they do. Good, Marvin. Just getting home, getting situated, getting all the stuff unpacked. We were down on the Gulf for a few days. Had so much shrimp and seafood. I'm sick of it. Chris, that is serious. I would go online or I would check the state that you are in, and you can find a little placard that says this. Actually, you can look at mine, and it tells me what states that have reciprocity with each one of your, with every state that you do indeed conceal carry or have a permit to carry. I would check these because every state I travel to work in, I can carry. If I don't carry, and this is something with my boss, my boss is a bigger prepper than I am. I can't say anything, but he's like multi-million-dollar prepper. But he understands, and I've told him if I can't carry a gun to that state, I won't go. He says, "Hell, boy, I won't go either." So this is what I would check. I would check for reciprocity to make sure. And this is just like I said for Alabama, and they give you things. Pete, I want to get these so freaking bad. The Hitch and I have talked about it. It is on my goal list for 2019 for this year. I'm going to try to at least get the stuff to start them. I don't know. I want to. I called several beekeepers in the area, and they said, sure, we'll be able to come out. And then they never come out. And so I sit here and just end up cutting grass. I've got so much clover and flowers and all that stuff. I think it'd be really good. Hang on, I'm catching up with all your stuff, guys. So, Chris, I would say at the very least, if you're going across a state that is not happy with what you're doing as far as being a gun owner, a responsible gun owner, I would say take the weapon apart by take the magazine out, no live round in the chamber, bag them up separately, put them in your trunk when you're traveling. Drive the speed limit, don't drink. Make sure your blinkers work, all that good stuff, and just drive down. You some states, once you pull in, they ask that you register. I don't know. We'll talk offline about that. I'm just not sure about doing all that stuff because there are some guns that I lost in a horrible boating accident that I'll never get back, and I've tried and tried. And then there are some guns I have, and I have publicly. Take that for what you will. Be safe, be aware, be responsible. That's what I would suggest, Chris. Texas lawmaker. Okay, I'm catching up again, guys. Hey, Marvin, let me know, and I will send you some money. It won't be a lot, but I'll send you $20 or so to put in that Christmas box, or so you can buy some stuff to send them down to. I thought that might be kind of cool. No freebie. Okay. On the other side. Okay, I'm reading. I'm catching up, Juice. Yes, you'll be carrying on you, but you have to wheel yourself in the back of the moving truck. That's probably the safest thing. Well, I'm obviously not getting monetized now, but I absolutely agree with you, Chris. And I'm carrying all the time when I'm out and around and traveling. Alabama Arsenal, great channel. Yes, it is. Pete, in the state of New York, it is interesting. In New York City, they are banned unless you have a permit to carry. And the permit to carry, from what I hear, is very, very intensive and stringent. The state of New York is tough, but not impossible to get a permit. This is what I've heard. I've never gone up there and carried. So I would check with local authorities because it's just really tough. New Jersey, if you're going through New Jersey, don't carry a gun in New Jersey. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's cheaper to get a helicopter and fly across New Jersey than it is to drive across and get caught with a gun. Tell me I'm wrong. It's cheaper, I'll say it again, it's cheaper to get a helicopter, rent a helicopter, and fly across the state of New Jersey than it is to get caught in New Jersey with a gun. Just so you know. Okay, let me catch up. Oh, yes, sir. Massachusetts and New York. Yes, sir. All your guns fell in the lake. Danny, mine did too. Maybe our guns are together at the bottom of the lake. It's a damn shame. And some pretty ones. South of for yesterday. Yes, sir. Juice, I don't know. I don't know about the South Rising. And this is, I'm a redneck, and I've never made it past the Mason-Dixon line, maybe once or twice, but I don't know if the South needs to rise. Some of the stuff we did was kind of shitty. Maybe we'll rise to a certain level and we'll grow. Maybe that. Long guns and pistols. Yeah, Marvin, let me know. Let me know. How the hell can you send a bicycle, Marvin? I have no idea. Message me that. I have no idea. A freaking bicycle. Okay. Detroit Redneck, I'm reading your stuff now. Improvised chamber adapters. Absolutely, I'm all for them. I'm looking to get some from a 16 gauge shotgun, especially specifically 22 9mm 45 and two more. I can't remember what they are. Doc Falcon, I've heard some parts of it does stink. Jersey. Redneck Prepper, absolutely, yes, sir. You do have to stay safe because there's some stuff out there that is not conducive to our freedom and our liberty, much less our health. Got to be careful, guys. And we may do a video, and I know most of you guys, most of you guys know more about safety and operational security than I do. But some stuff, I've just now gotten my wife, the hooch. I don't know where she is right now, but she still walks out to the car from Walmart with her cell phone in her hand and doesn't do anything, get her keys out until she's been standing at her car for like 30 seconds. And then she reaches into her purse or her pocket and that can be a problem. Let's catch up. Home for the Fishers. Yep. Doc Falcon, I'm reading your stuff. Massachusetts for a few years. I understand, Doc. Doc Falcon, yes, sir, I do. Chris P, yeah. Okay. Doc Falcon. Okay, I'm reading it. The game shooting the police. Cambridge. I thought Cambridge would be pretty. I'm not very well traveled a few places, but that's one of the things I've always kind of regretted. I always thought Cambridge would be pretty. Absolutely, Dan. That is how you do it. That's how you take care of your people. That's interesting, Marvin. Thank you very much. That's what I was wondering. Thank you, BC. I wish you would have your wife talk to my wife because she does this while she's walking out. Say, hey, hooch, get up. Kind of it's the same thing I say to my grandkids. Heads up, look around. My grandson's almost 3. Boy, look up. Now, I'm not worried about somebody taking you. I'll shoot them if they take you. I'm worried about you getting hit by a car. You know. Absolutely. Maybe we need to do something like that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're at 43 minutes and 55 seconds. So we're going to wrap it up for now because I want y'all to go home or get off your computers and go do something with your wife and kids and family. Or just go out and drink beer and cook something. How about that? Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap everything up. I really appreciate y'all coming by. Thank you, because it was kind of an impromptu. I just got home for a little while, a few hours ago, and we're still got bags of crap in the vehicle and in the living room. But I did want to touch base with y'all. That's why I hadn't posted any videos in the past 3 days. Normally, I post once a day, and just want you guys to know. Take care of people. I will see you later. Guys, Pete, Chris, Doc Falcon, The Juice, Danny, BC, Marvin. Y'all be careful, guys. Anybody else I missed, take care of yourselves.